40 years ago, it used to be that the area called Yabra was like the end of Belize City. Since then, the city has fanned out into the swamps, and Yabra is now closer to the center, but not that far from the edge. And now some American planners want to make it a model community. These consultants are experts from the American Planning Association, a nonprofit NGO which specializes in improving communities in the U.S. The head of the delegation is Justin Moore, a New York City Department of City Planning, and he and his other colleagues landed at the PGIA this afternoon. Shortly after arriving in Belize, we got a chance to meet with the APA consultants, and we spoke to them about their mission, what is known as Yara. Here's what they told us.
We're here to look at the Yarborough neighborhood and the waterfront redevelopment potential, really looking comprehensively at the city, not only redevelopment, but looking at transportation, cultural, social issues, infrastructure, and long-term resiliency and sustainability for the city. This first team is really looking at kind of the lay of the land and kind of understanding what the issues and stakeholders are, and we'll come back with multiple experts, so people from different backgrounds and different types of expertise later in the year where we'll do more detailed recommendations. In urban planning and design, it really looks at the entire context of the city, right? So all the issues, what's the economy, what are people's housing situations, what are the educational and recreational activities for young people. Those are all conditions that really need to go into how a neighborhood is put together. So I'm coming from New York, it's a place that historically had issues with crime and many social issues. Over the generations, there have been improvements both in the kind of programming, policing, education programs, but there have also been changes to the city itself. Improvement in parks, improvements in transportation. So those are the types of things that we want to look at and investigate and talk to people here in Belize City and in Yarborough to kind of understand the opportunities there.
Is zoning a major part of this, or is that the main focus?
Yes, so it's a part of it. I would say it's one of the major tools and kind of administrative things that can be done, right? Kind of actionable things the city government can do to help control development and guide development. So it's one of the reasons we're being brought in, planners, people that have this technical expertise to talk about how land use, zoning, different regulations can be paired with things like infrastructure improvements or even kind of cultural, social programs to sort of improve the development of the neighborhood. So that's something that I personally have expertise in.
For this to work, we would presume that participation from the Yabra community is necessary.
Ultimately, it's your community, it's your neighborhood, and your ideas are valid for what the future of your neighborhood is going to be. So, we'll be meeting with a number of different stakeholders while we're here. We'll be coming back. And I think there's opportunity for people to, start brainstorming ideas that they would like to offer, but also to respond to things that we say.
Moore and his consultants are expected to go on a tour of Yara with the mayor tomorrow. After that, he will start to meet with area residents. We'll show you how that goes in tomorrow's news. The price that you pay at the card is